This, I didn't think I'd be doing this for a long time, mate. First time in, I think about 3 years since you've been on a VIP show, on a small hall show.
Good to be back, mate. It's good to be back. It's a good feeling. Obviously, we've had to venture out to Hull. You know, Steve's fucking done me a big favour there. You know, he's really pulled some strings for me, and I can't thank him enough. So yeah, we ventured out to Hull, but a not bad little crowd down,
I was just saying,
I had a good workout there.
Yeah. Balconies, weren't they?
Yeah, no, it was good, mate. I enjoyed it.
All I can say is, and I've said it numerous occasions about this kid, because he fought on our shows a few times, ridiculously hard, man.
Tough.
You know what, mate? His recovery were phenomenal.
He's surprised me every time. You know, I've not been in with a journeyman. You know what I mean? Someone like that for a while, and he just every time he just surprised me, like how hard they are and like how. You know, they're clever, man. They know what they're doing, and he was really good at what he does. He was better than most.
Well, you can see why. I think that was his 53rd fight, and in his 42 losses now.
Yeah.
He's only been stopped twice, and the last time was over 5 years ago, mate. Yeah. You know, and you understand why. But what I do like about him is, you know, a lot of. And you had him in trouble in every single round, right? He powers recovered, like I said, were phenomenal. But he never really held.
Yeah.
It was never. That was not, sometimes the first port of call when they'll grab over and smother you and tie you up. But he never did do that.
No, mate, that was a good workout. That, like you say, he come. You know, he didn't come to see the rounds out. He give it a go. Give it a go, and yeah, I'm happy, mate. I'm happy with that 6 rounds, and you know, I'm just grateful that I've got the rounds out. You know, it was got to be nothing. You know, a few weeks ago. So keeping me busy, staying active, and moving on to bigger things, hopefully, mate. You know.
Yeah. Well, we was talking before this fight. You know, you would have watched it. You mentioned Tyler Denny against Riverbend. Obviously, Tyler Denny win, which you told me. You said you thought he was going to win the fight. Which I was surprised when you said that, because on paper you would have thought Riverbend would have won that.
I know more than you don't, mate. So.
Well, that's true.
No, mate. Yeah, you know, I knew it'd be a good fight, and it was a good fight. It was a walk in the park. But yeah, it was a bit scrappy, but it was a walk in the park. It was a good fight, and I said before, you know, I want. It was not. I want the winner. I want Ben. I want Denny. It wasn't that. I want the English title.
Yeah.
Whoever's got it, and you know, I'm not asked. Let's go. I'm ready for that.
Well, after the interview, I think Tyler Denny said he's 31. He wants to move on. He
yeah,
wants to have a crack at the British.
You know what, mate? You don't blame him.
No,
you don't blame.
No.
Me and Denny would be a great fight. You know, you don't blame him risking the chance of maybe getting beat off me. You know, I'm not saying I necessarily would. I'm confident I'd beat him. I'm sure he's confident he'd beat me. But why risk the fight if he can get a shot at the British title there? And look, Bentley, that's a big fight for him. And
but
you know,
if then that became vacant because he went for the British, then wouldn't it make sense? Because they're all with Boxer, you're with Boxer, he's with Boxer, for you and Riverbend to maybe get it on for the vacant.
Yeah, it's a great fighter, Ben. For me, I said to you in that interview the other week, I think me and Ben's the better fighter.
Mm-hmm.
I think we'd be a good clash of styles. I think we'd be exciting, and again, I think I'd beat him. Good fighter, but I think I'd beat him. You know, I backed myself against him, and you know, that's a great fight. That if Denny decides to move on, that could be made.
Well, like I say, you're on a great platform now with Boxer, so hopefully those fights can be made, and hopefully made soon. When would you like to be out next, ideally? In September or before?
Yeah, well, stay busy. You know me, mate. You know me. I've read a little whisper that Liam Smith could be, obviously signed with Boxing now, and he could be out in September time.
Oh,
throw me on that. If that's the case, throw me on that. And then if they're gonna have that show in November with Hughie and Ricky, put me on that. Let's get an English title on that. Come on, yeah, Manchester Arena, homecoming, English title. Yeah, let's have it.
All planned, mate.
You know what? I say it every time. I box every week if they let me, and if I'm fit and if I'm healthy, and you know, people laugh. But I love what I'm doing. And you know, I'd box every week if they let me. I really
So
would.
what's next now? Is it five guys? That's your.
Yeah. Oh, you know what I've been craving? And a pizza hut. Sorry, I'm usually a Domino's guy, but I don't know. Just something
What was it like today anyway? This was a heart gathering, mate.
Mate,
the
it
whole
was good.
family was here, wasn't it?
It was good, mate. Good experience. You know, I've got a really good team around me now. You know, me, Blaine, obviously been together a long time now. Got a really good.
Well, we've got 5.5 years now.
Yeah. Obviously we've got Ricky involved. Who could you have? You know, better. You know, trying to.
Your childhood idol, wasn't it?
Little bit nuggets of experience. You know, I've got Steve, who, you know, he's probably one of the best decisions you ever made, signing with him when I first turned pro, and you know,
That's just 4 years ago, wasn't it? Only a few days ago.
Yeah. You know, he's done a great job with me, and you know, I can't thank him enough. And obviously now I'm with Boxer, with Ben Shalom, signed with Sky Sports, and you know, I feel like I've got a great team around me, and you know, I feel like I've got the team that are happy to guide me. You know, not push me, but you know, not rush me. Sorry, but push me to kind of, you know, exceed myself a little bit and push my limits. And you know, I'm happy to do that. I've shown that I'm happy to do that. So hopefully, you know, my team can work something out and do what they've been doing for me, because you know, I'm over the moon so far. Obviously, things haven't.
You got to remember, you've had it's just 4 years as a pro, like we said before. When you put pen to paper, 2 years, nothing happened. You know, because it was lockdown. I know you had a couple of fights in between there, but really nothing happened. So to be where you are now, 14-0, and 1 or 2 fights away from, you know, becoming an English champion, which I believe you're going to believe. I know you believe it, but I believe it as well, mate. So good luck for whenever that happens, and win number 14, mate.
Top man, Lee. Thanks for having me, mate.
Brad, you take care, mate.
For all boxing info, news and latest interviews, amateur and pro, across the north, click and subscribe. VIP Boxing Promotions. Also Twitter, Instagram and Facebook.